ECU students prepare to move out of school for the summer. Some are looking at housing options for next year.
WNCT's Brandon Truitt joins us now with one family story of off-campus housing gone wrong.
Yeah, you know, many students like to make that jump from on-campus living to signing their first lease, but it's often hard to know if you're making the right move. I spoke with a family who says their unexpected housing dilemma is full of lessons learned.
You know, 3:48 in the morning, March 22nd. Huge problem. My roof just caved in.
That is the text Chris Baldoff received from his son, a student at ECU.
When they had taken the drywall off the ceiling from where it caved in and landed on my son's bed, you know, it was just black mold everywhere.
His son was in shock.
And apparently this guy was just going to slap up some sheetrock and some paint. And the kids didn't know any different, but one of the parents was there, and he was all on the rafters, all on the insulation. And, you know, the landlord from Pirate Places said he was just going to let him move back in 2 days.
Pirate Places Properties leases out homes to ECU students throughout the grid next to campus. Due to the conditions, the parents moved their students into a hotel.
It was horrible. My kids adapted. I'm sure they probably could have done a little better in school this semester than what they're currently doing, just because of they've been uprooted.
Baldoff lives in Maryland and says the distance from ECU made this experience even harder. So what can parents and students do if they have an unexpected housing crisis?
We want students and families to know there's a resource. ECU is invested in making sure they have a resource that has nothing to gain by being honest about what students should be prepared for.
Brandy Daniels with the Office of Campus Living says there are perks to paying tuition and fees.
Every student that's paying student fee dollars has access to free legal advice. Whenever students call us, and sometimes their parents or guardians may call us and they may say, this is the scenario, one of the first things that we do is we reach out to that attorney because he is a local practicing attorney.
We're often surprised that even when parents are involved in co-signing, that a lease is largely unread until at a moment of crisis.
Aaron Lucier is over housing operations at the school. He says people often sign on the line before reading the lease.
You always can take a day or so, a little bit more. They'll hold the apartment for you typically. You can read your lease, you can share it with your parents.
Lucier says tenants shouldn't be afraid to contact city code enforcement.
I think sometimes tenants are under the illusion if somebody comes out, we're going to be in trouble with the city. Well, if the landlord isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing, really the landlord's going to be in trouble.
He says, remember your rights.
The state has laws that protect the landlord and the tenant, but they lean a little towards the tenant side. But the lease typically is written up by the landlord, and therefore it's typically going to lean towards the landlord.
I was there, I saw deficiencies, but I just chalked it up as, hey, it's a college house.
Baldoff and his son say their experience is a lesson learned.
Watching my son go through it, sure, it made him stronger because he dealt with it and still succeeded in school. And it'll learn him a lesson. He'll know, what to look for and what his rights are.
We reached out to the owner of Pirate Places Properties who didn't want to go on camera. He says the roof was under construction at the time of the storm and heavy rain caused the leak. At the family's request, they did let the students out of their lease and return their security deposits. More information on student housing resources are available on our website, WNCT.com. Brandon Truitt, 9 on your side.